Hello, I'm Ian Obi. I'll just go with it.
That's Obi-Wan Kenobi. He can't say his name, but I don't struggle with speaking. I'm sure you all know. He's round my house. My male Musk is putting him off.
Yeah,
Forgive his slips. It's all good. It's good telly. They like to see the rough with the smooth, Ian. Right? It don't have to be polished.
No.
You can polish a turd, as proved on Mythbusters.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're in Rasta's man cave today, and we're going to be showing you around, showing you some of his favourite models, and what other stuff is here. This is where the magic happens. So
no one's ever been in here. There was like, I did one little video years ago just for the team, because a couple of guys went, "Where'd you work?" So no one's ever been in here, right? And this is my day and night, this room. This is everything that's important to me, apart from my children and my wife, is in this room. So you're very privileged, let's put it that way. I've cleared away all the dodgy stuff as well, you know. Tucked it under the rugs.
yeah, so it's a very cool place. I'm privileged that this is my second visit here.
Oh, no worries, man.
And it's just,
Honour to have you.
It's an amazing thing to look around, and I've been here before, and there's so much new stuff here as well.
It grows. I'm running out of space.
Everywhere,
every day.
We'll see that in a minute.
Running out of space.
So we're going to have a quick look around. So I'm just going to, if you introduce what we've got going on. So we've got.
So it's my painting area. This is where I sit and I work. Yeah, this is my main work area.
So we've got
paints,
some jobs on the go there.
It's a finished commission.
So it's a very cool fire spray. There. That is just awesome. So how much work goes into a ship like that?
That's close to 15 hours work. So it's 2 days proper full on
2 days
labour.
work there. That's pretty cool. But also there's another something else there looking quite
it's a Canon fire spray, but they're like an atmospheric vehicle. They were never meant to go planetary. I've got drawings of it. Those of you that are really into your Canon side of Star Wars will know what this is going to be. As again, it is for me, which means I do a bit and then it sits there for 6 months, because I need to carry on with what makes me money rather than what I want to do.
Yeah.
I'm doing some dial covers. This is the start of me drawing out a set of plans to make dial cover kits, because I know you guys love dial covers, but they take me so long to make each one bespoke. I'm trying to work out a way of using the computer and technology to make it a bit easier for me.
So how long does it take you to do a dial cover like that?
One of the real bespoke ones, like something like Kylo or one of my furry dials, is a day's work. It's like 7 to 8 hours work.
Wow.
And that's why they're so expensive.
They do look very good as well. I mean, what one's that going to be?
That's going to be a TIE pilot.
Yeah, so let's have another look at that.
So we've got TIE pilot, you know, the little scribbles that happen on papers, and there's a Kylo helmet, and there might be a Vader come in, and Imperial a rebel pilot, and I've got
so it's work in
Boba
progress.
Fett helmet. Yeah, it's
good to see the artwork, the original artwork, and what it turns into. No doubt we'll all see that at some point.
I mean, there's a lot of process in anything you do with like making stuff. There's a lot of thought time. You give it a few coats of looking at. Right, that's really important. So when you're decorating, you put an undercoat. You have to give it a coat of looking at and thinking about. The best models, when I convert stuff or build stuff from scratch, they'll come with me even to the toilet, because I'm so engrossed in them that I have to look at them, and I just like right there, and I'm like, right, what needs to do? What do I need to add? Even this microscopic little details. So
So when we're looking around, even just on this workspace, there's so much going on. So like here on the work light.
This was a gift from the incredible Zoe Dalton. It's a red, gold and green falcon with dreadlocks. Right, and she made it for me because she's just an angel, and it's my little mascot that sits on the lamp.
You got Legion going on here as well. Not
Legion,
Armada.
They're for Kev.
So it's quite just a busy area.
There's my workhorse. There's my airbrush, and me big old compressor that runs all day long.
So everything's Star Wars here, down to
the DVD collection that I watch while I'm working, which is just Star Wars and a couple of Guardians of the Galaxies chucked in.
All that. There's a TV there, so you can paint there, TV's on. You have a helpful assistant with you quite a lot of the time.
Secretary.
Yeah. So we look around. We've got product here for future stuff, and like we can see on there, we've got ships for painting. So this is UKTC. If you can see that. So that's going to be a scum Y-wing.
They're a subsidiary of HSBC, right?
Got a Sheafty Peed going in. This is the UKTC pile.
Yeah,
but here, look at this. So I'm guessing that came from Worlds.
Simeon won that at Worlds.
Yeah, so that's brand new product there.
That's never coming out of the box. This first print had a slightly different paint job to what you guys are getting. So this will never come out of the box. I'm very much a collector of things.
We'll
I know it's a bit dusty, but that'll end up on a shelf. Or let's just put it this way: it's never coming out of that box. Yeah.
So as we go round, we've got things on the shelves there. We'll have a look at them later. We've got more stuff on shelves. We've got more stuff on shelves, and then we have a playing area. So we'll get to that in a minute. But there's another room.
Do you want to come through the secret door?
This is the inner sanctum.
Right, so to come in here as well, you have to be a hobbit. When I designed this hole, because I built it all, I didn't have a tall friend. So when Kev comes, if Ian can you kind of show him that there's a loft hatch here, right?
Yeah.
When Kev comes round, this is the only part where Kev can kind of stand up. I actually have to take the hatch for him to fully straighten his back.
Yeah.
So, but it's great for people like me and Obi and Kenobi because we're hobbits. So this is my pride and joy, really. Do you want to start? As you come in.
There we go. So this is outrageous. Outrageous. See that? That is the Nerf herder belt that George won for the Nerf herder 1.
That's Nerf herder 1.
And then
Simeon Nerf herder 2.
Simeon's
Nerf
herder 2. We'll even do that on the side so we can get them the right way around. Absolutely stunning belts. I mean, Carl.
Pride and joy they are. They're my pride and joy.
Carl does an amazing job with that.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. So like, if we'll do the collection first. So we go here. We've got the infamous.
So this was what I got for winning Nerf herder. Paul LaRue. They're the commission piece by Paul LaRue of me and Biggs because it was me in an arc.
Yeah.
And Biggs was my wingman. And it's just so cool.
Some raffle prizes you've won there. Original artwork.
It's Vader Leia. If she went bad, look how cool that is.
Look how sexy she is.
Yeah, mate. It's never been.
Golden Poe's back.
He's home. He's
back.
home.
He's never moving out of there.
He was rather injured and it took several tubes of super glue and a lot of gold makeup, but he's back together and he's not leaving again.
So this little Yoda, there's a little story behind that, isn't there? So you wanna
get him out?
Get him out. So this little Yoda.
Yeah, I got him for you.
We won't do it in the light. That's
How's that?
Yeah. That is fantastic.
So this is Clone Wars. It's all inspired by Clone Wars. This is just super sculpey. So I love to sculpt as well. It's been a while, I've got to be honest, but yeah, super sculpey. I'll show you another one in a minute.
So you've done that, haven't you?
Yeah, I made that.
Yeah.
I made that with my hands.
That is stunning. I mean, that's crazy. I looked at that and I thought it was a prototype. I said to you yesterday, I was like, oh, where'd you get that prototype from? I've never seen that. You're like, that's one that's never getting done. That's mine. So like, you're mad for these pop vinyl heads.
Yeah, as you'll see as we go round, that's just the start of the pop.
And there's like a whole, let's just pan out a bit. There's a whole big display cabinet there. All the boxes are hidden away. We've got more, and then we've got more in the corner. But like, so you collect all of these.
It's all Star Wars.
Yeah, all Star Wars pop vinyl. So what's your favourite out of all this?
Oh, that's a very good question. I don't know. I do love me Boba Fett that's taking off on his jetpack. That's pretty bloody cool.
Oh, getting reflections there. Can you just see that?
I can take the cover off the cabinet if you'd like to see it better.
Yeah.
Shall I do that now? Look. Magnets are not just for ships.
It's magic, isn't it? It's magic technology. There we go, Boba. taking off. Got to go at an angle because the tripod's hitting the floor. There he is. I mean, that's cool. We've got all the bounty hunters there.
Yeah, IG88 seems to have gone to sleep a little
bit. Wonky donkey.
He's got a bit wonky donkey. There he is. There he is. Stand up straight, IG88. I do like me bounty hunters. I like them all, to be honest.
Boosh. We haven't seen enough Boosh. Would that just be Leia, a scum version of Leia, you think?
Yeah. That'd be amazing.
So these ones that came out, are they the first ones you got? Or these are just like the favourite ones that you've got out of the...
No, they were certainly, as I started,
yeah,
I had less, so it made more sense to put them in cabinets.
So what was your first one?
Yoda. So I won, did quite well at a tournament in Beanie Games, and I got some store credit, and I bought myself a Yoda, and that was the start of the slippery slope. Ooh. That was where all my money went.
Luke's missing his
hand. He's missing his hand, says limited edition celebration London.
So it certainly is cool. I mean, looking at them all, you're just like, there's so many characters that they've done, and you think, wow. But like you were saying yesterday that some of them are flocked as well.
Yeah, so that one's like actually furry.
Chewy.
Yeah.
So we've got normal Chewy up here.
And then flocked Chewy.
Flocked
Chewy. Same as the Wampers. That's flocked Wamper. He's all furry. Yeah. And that one's not flocked Wamper. Oh. Same thing. Yeah. It's a collector's thing.
Yeah.
It's a collecting thing. And I was probably I'm similar sort of age to Ian Obi Kenobi, where our parents maybe didn't have the money to buy us.
That's a new one, isn't it?
Yeah, that was from America, to buy us toys. So as an adult, I've become like a collector of them. And
you started getting these Disney ones. Oh, well, you collect everything Star Wars.
So when they cancelled that game,
yeah, they went
all of a sudden these were like £3 each. So I was like, right, I'll have every single one they ever did.
You haven't actually got the game though, have you?
I have. I brought it for Scarlett just because it was like seemed a bit silly.
Oh, so then she was in heaven because she had all the characters to play with.
She did.
Yeah, brilliant. So this is the cabinet really that shows off a lot of your success.
Well, luck.
Well, it's you and Sim's success.
Yeah, it's me and Sim's stuff.
So what we got in here? Just go through the top shelf here.
So we'll start with the most important one. I'm not going to say the European Championship. There's the World Championship 2018 trophy. That's Simeon's trophy, and his big arse medal, which puts my medal to shame.
I mean, if we put a hand in there,
it's massive. It's a huge, massive medal. Like our name tags from Worlds, they just meant a lot. It's about a lot of what X-Wing is for me. I know we've done really well, but it's about the memories of the time and all of that. There's one of my Coruscant invites.
Yeah.
There's the European trophy for the first ever European Championships and the medal. There's a couple of regional plaques.
They're nice as well.
I love those.
I mean, that's that one there. That's 16. That one's 17.
Yeah. It's the 2017 UKTC first place template tray, which inside has our 2016 UKTC templates.
Yeah. So this year we're doing the same thing. We're doing the template trays.
Yeah.
Gold, silver, and bronze.
Oh, I love them.
For all the team members that place.
Yeah,
in those things. And then we come down here.
So that's ever win.
That's the big one that first started it all off.
That was the first win. Simeon was 15. It was our first ever proper event, and Simeon won the UK National Epic Championship.
2015. That seems like quite a while ago, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? Behind it's another tray. There's a couple of store champs trophies. There's lots of those scattered about.
Yeah.
Then there's both me and Sim's 2016 and 2017 UKTC champion trophies.
Yeah, big solid bits of.
Yeah, man, they're beautiful. I love them. And I keep everything. So we got like little name badges, and everything's a memory, which I like to keep.
So you see, each of the name badges is individual. They're on the same team, but they've got, as you can see, they're completely different.
Another Coruscant invite and our buys that just stay there.
And then we've got loads of weird and wonderful stuff coming on here. Some some Star Wars Lego. I mean, like we said about you collect everything Star Wars. I know some weird pop head.
So you've got Wedge and a Snowspeeder.
Yeah, he's at the back.
Rematch, so it's a Phasma and Finn having the fight and Last Jedi.
Yeah, and then we've
got a TIE Fighter pilot.
Yeah.
Now Vader's got his own X1, I ain't got that one yet.
Yeah. But this is my favourite. This Chewie
in his stolen ATST.
That is just awesome.
Wicked, isn't it?
Yeah. So good.
And then you got the Rancor.
And Akbar.
With Luke. Akbar's, I know he just seems like a man, but he's really, really rare. Kev brought him for me for my birthday. He's worth an arm and a leg, Akbar.
Yeah.
More Lego.
We've got some weird and wonderful. So this one here.
That's from Sim.
So we commissioned this from you.
Yeah.
And then Sim goes and wins here. UKTC for fastest win.
I mean, how mad is that?
Unbelievable quad jumper in the UKTC colours. A couple of figures there, but a couple of weird little strange ones here.
So this from Japan. So my mate Arthon in the team, whenever he goes on holiday, does like to go over there. He always brings me back these mad things.
So what is that?
It's Extreme Fire Blend Coffee Star Wars Yoda drink, right? Because why wouldn't you have that?
Yeah.
And it's just, look at the can. It's mental.
That is properly mental.
Yeah, I'm just a collector of curious things.
Yeah.
Pops are kind of like my biggest single piece, but yeah, if it's Star Wars, I want it.
Yeah.
And if I've got space and I think I can fit it, I'll have it. Look, 1977 Han Solo. Yeah, just like I played with when I was a kid.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
So we've got another couple of big things here.
Kylo's
got a Death Trooper at the back. We've got. So what's that? So that Nerf herder.
So that came with the belt.
Yeah.
So that's first place. Then a year after I came third.
Yeah.
Then Sim won a bounty hunter challenge.
Yeah.
Nerf herder.
And that's Cogger2 who's done those ones, isn't it?
I think so. I'm not sure. A couple of little collectibles in the back. All my trophies. Third place at Sanctuary. Top Rebel. Guardians of Tier runner-up.
Yeah.
Store Champs.
Store Champs, yeah.
There's a Biggs at the back that's limited edition, signed by Biggs, the guy that played Biggs, and a special chopper modelled. None of these things have come out of their packets.
Yeah.
I'm funny like that. All my kids go, take them out of their boxes. And I'm like, nope.
Yeah,
so ruin them.
If you thought those cabinets, it spreads to the floor as well. We've got all sorts of stuff. We've got Chewy heads, we've got coasters, there's cuddly toys, books. They've got really cool
It's quite big. You can see by my leg in the shot.
droids.
It's nearly as tall as my waist.
And over in the corner you've got Vader, hog in the corner, and a tiny little Empire
BB-9E.
Yeah, that's it. So that is basically what's in this room. There's a lot. You come in and everywhere you look, there's just stuff everywhere to see, and you're running out of space now, aren't you?
Totally. I think the plan really has got to be, I've got a garage that's disused. In the future I'll convert the garage into my workshop, and then this half I'll turn into my second half of my collection.
Yeah.
Do you know, so I can expand.
It'll be like the museum.
It'll be my museum. Be where I come to chill. That's where I go to work.
You get proper TV.
Like, I don't like the fact I work anywhere near my collection. To be in some respects, like the dust and all of that.
Yeah. So let's have a look at a couple of things you've done, because you haven't always been in with Star Wars, with the model side of Star Wars. You started out. Let's start out with some of the Games Workshop stuff that you've done. So pick out some.
I don't have a lot left, but I do have a few things still sat on shelves.
The Orc Boy.
Right, so
it's just awesome.
None of this stuff's been seen, and I've always been quite protective about stuff I think of, that no one sees it until it's finished and ready. But it's the dawn of the internet. It's also kind of cool. It kind of coincides with this. We were planning on doing some of this on my Rasta Maice page, because there's been like this new Orc buggy that's coming out for 40k, and someone showed me a picture, and I basically went, I've already got that. And they went, what do you mean? I went, I made it 10 years ago. It's sat in a cupboard. It's just almost a carbon copy. It's like in my head. So it's some of me Orcs. So I don't know if you're even going to be able to see this. these are like, can you
come in a bit.
Do you want to, just so you can see?
Right up close.
So these are like full-on converted models that are green stuffed, flat line sculpted. Yeah, really, really, really heavy conversions on every level.
So why is it all not painted?
Because I built a lot of it and then just never got around to doing it. So I'll show you a painted one. Let me get you one of these that's painted, right? And I'll give you an idea on how long they take when I do 40k. So
is that right up close? That's it.
Is that focused?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, so I don't know if you can see, but these are as high a standard as paint job as you can do, really. And something like that is probably about 140 hours work in that piece. So when you look at how many are in the cabinet unpainted, I just don't have the time to commit to do them.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm so heavily OCD that they have to be done like this.
Yeah.
Oh, look, so one of my secretary's just turned up and she's asking if we'd like tea. Yes, please. We'd love tea. Thank you, secretary.
So we'll have a brief look over the Yorks. We'll skim over the Yorks.
Let's get in there for you. So,
of the
yeah, no worries. These are all like freebooters.
Yeah.
So they're all like these flash kits with these mad guns. There's like this cool sniper guy with a little spotter in his backpack, and there's the mech. You can see.
Loving that big bike
up the top. So this is
stunning.
So let's get in that. So this is Wazdaka Guts Mechs, or at least that was his name. It's quite good under the light like that. So he's the guy. He's the guy that the story is he jumped his bike into the head of a Titan and killed the whole crew. So I made that bike from scratch.
And when you look at the size of that bike
It's
compared
massive.
to the other ones, we'll show you a normal size bike.
Right.
You can
So,
see
but yeah,
the scale
but my normal size bikes aren't quite normal size bikes. So even my normal size bikes have had completely new back wheels. So they're massive. They're like dragster back wheels. They've had the guns changed and they've had extended forks. They're like choppers. They're proper. Yeah. They're Hell's Angels, aren't they? Yeah, they're filth, filthy, dirty guys. So let's put that back up there.
Just show them side by side with the bike there. You'll see how big that big chopper is.
His is massive.
It's so cool.
His is massive. So there's quite a few bikes.
And the Rocket Boys go back to sort of like when I first met you back in.
And I had those
back in the veteran
40k days.
40k days.
Yeah.
Where you would,
I had similar ones, but these are even better.
You were at an open day and you were talking about green stuff, and you had your Rocket
All my
Boys
contrails
there,
were made with green stuff
wow.
at that point. That's right.
Yeah.
So just moving on. Some more converted stuff. Yeah, never got round to paint it. They all got extended legs.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
That's cool.
These are some Imperial Assault. Little Simeon, the world champion, painted. They were like his first little paint jobs. They're important to me. There's a full green orc troll for Blood Bowl, sculpted from scratch and painted, part of my Blood Bowl team.
Yeah, and these
pretty little Terminator. There's over 100 hours in that Terminator sort of thing. And then these, right? So,
yeah, I like that.
You got that?
Yeah.
So before there was ever Imperial Assault, there wasn't any Star Wars figures to paint, so I made some. So they're like a kit that I was working on doing. And let's turn them around. I mean, there's a full green Yoda before there was ever. It's in black undercoat because I was going to paint it. There's Kit Fisto,
which is another one of your favourites as well.
He's got dreadlocks, man. Yeah, he's got dreadlocks, and he's got a Jamaican accent. him a Jedi, like him a Ahsoka. You must have patience.
So now that's pretty cool. So following on from the Orcs, we have got this massive, and I mean these absolutely huge, and the detail on this is outrageous.
The freebooters, they're all pirates.
So this is their pirate ship.
Well, it's a battle wagon that goes in water. So
this is, but you got all this because you were working for GW, weren't
well,
you?
I just had lots of models.
Yeah.
And so everything that isn't a model I made. So it's all flatline sculpted. And yeah, there's so much work in this. You know, right down to the nuts and bolts are all hand cut. All the bullet casings are drilled out.
I don't know if they're going to be able to see the bullet casings.
No, but you know,
they're in there.
They're in there.
They are in there, and they're in that side as well.
Yeah, I mean, and he's got his little peg leg, and he's operating the crane, and everything actually works. Let's turn it round for you. Yeah. All right. So I mean, you've got the anchor, because it's a boat.
Yeah.
And then don't forget, it needs to have a boat's hull and propellers. Yeah. And all the engines, and you've got.
So even I love that.
Yeah,
that
it's
like
fully wired engine.
Real proper.
Yeah.
Detail.
So all the lights will be wired, for example.
Big mast.
All the see that even that little lamp at the top that you'd have on a boat. Well, that's got to have a wire that runs all the way down that mast into somewhere. Because otherwise, how does it switch on?
Yeah.
So I need to have that in my life.
It's Orky magic.
Yeah, and
there's propellers at the bottom.
There's more little orcs hanging off of bits trying to fix things, and
I can't imagine how long that would actually take you to paint.
You can't.
It would.
Yeah.
It would be insane. Hello, I am Ian Obi.